going to be working in my pocket doodler book today in the hopes that this will inspire some of you to stay creative during this crazy period. I know a lot of you are self-isolating and quarantined. When I got back from vacation, I caught the flu, so I obviously also isolated myself. And I'm just like regaining my energy to do something. So, what I thought I would do is start by something very simple. And I have 3 different sizes of flat brush. I'm going to use them to just drop some just some blobs, squares, blobs, whatever you want to call it, of color. And what I want to do is create little houses, something simple. I hope this will be inspiring. And I don't have a lot to say, and I'm probably not going to talk a lot, because if I start talking a lot, I'm going to start coughing. And but the one thing I can tell you is that I will keep this video as is. I will show you. You're a little bit far. I will not do any edit just because I don't have the energy to. I just want to make sure that I can create in this session and then just, you know, release the video to you. I just want to show you though, I want to talk about the colors that I'm using. Obviously the colors are my choice, but this can be done in any color scheme. I have quinacridone coral. I have here a mix of Indian yellow and I think it was brilliant orange. This is Prussian blue and azo yellow mixed together. This is a mix of, oh boy, in here I think excuse me, I dumped blue apatite, Prussian blue, and a little bit of yellow, so it created kind of like a teal color, I guess. And this is what's it called? Rose of Ultramarine. And to all of these colors I added a little bit of sepia just to dull them down a tiny bit. Not a heck of a lot, but a little bit. So that's what it is. And I'm gonna switch to another brush because this one's the medium size. Oh, the brushes that I'm using, this is an half inch flat. Then I have a 3/4 inch flat, and this is a 1/4 inch flat. These two here are Princeton Neptune, and this one is Silver by Black Velvet, or Black Velvet by Silver, whichever the case may be. I added Payne's Gray to my palette. I'm going to use that to do the roofs. So in here I have what I think is gouache, white gouache. I'm not sure. This was dry in the well. I added a little bit of black gouache as well as some of the Payne's gray just to give it like a blue tint. So it's kind of like a grayish blue. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that to do the doors. We'll see. This is an experiment. Something that I'm doing for fun. Maybe I should have used a different brush for that. My mixture is quite liquidy, so I don't know what it's going to look like once it dries on the leaf. There may be a little window here. I wanted to create some kind of patterning on some of them, so why not? That's putting me in a good mood, actually. Not that I was in a bad mood, but it just helps. Colors play a very big part also in how you're feeling. I think art in general is good, not only for the soul, but for your health anyways. I feel like giving it a pom-pom. Oh boy. You gotta have fun. Okay, this one is gonna have an arched door, arched windows. I'm going to put some polka dot on the roof of this one. This one doesn't make sense, but we don't care. Kind of cute. I noticed that the gouache is kind of getting darker as it dries, but we can still see the ghosting effect of, you know, the doors and the windows. This is meant to be very whimsical, but what I want to do, however, is put a little bit of that same paint spray, I think, just so that I can like, because they're all floating right now, and not that I mind, but I just want to just anchor them. Yeah. Not liking that. Yeah, it doesn't make sense much. I think I should have gone maybe like this way. Oops. That's what I should have done for shadow, because if the sun comes this way, this is a long building, so the shading would go this way, and this one is a shorter building, so it would go that way. It would be fatter here, and then yeah, anyways, it doesn't really matter. I just don't want them to look as if they're floating. I don't know why this one's getting a big shadow. Maybe there's snow in front of that house. Oh boy. I kind of don't want to do this to all the houses. I think I'm going to stop here because this is going to be too time consuming. The object was for me to just get my art time in. Getting a little bit tired, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. They make me happy. They're cute. They're fun. What you could do is you could also doodle the doors and windows. I just wanted to use a bit of gouache because I have gouache and I don't really use it all that much. So I thought this would be fun, but anyways, that was my art practice for my re-entry in the working world. So this would be fun to do if you're caring for little ones at the moment. If you're a grandparent or a parent, and obviously the schools are closed, so that would be a good time for everyone to get their crayons out or colored pencils or even markers. You don't need watercolor for this. And just get creative. Encourage them to find ways to, you know, draw in a whimsical way. It doesn't have to be perfect. I have excuse me, I have some houses that are crooked on purpose. I thought it would be interesting. It makes everything look even more whimsical. It doesn't have to make sense. I don't think I've ever seen a roof this way. Neither this way. But yeah, it's just the idea is to have fun and keep creative. So thank you all so very much for watching. I want to say a special thank you to my awesome patrons who have been more than supportive and patient. While I wasn't able to post, I usually post on a daily basis on Patreon, at least some photos from Monday to Friday, but I wasn't able to do that this past week. So I thank them for their patience, and thank you all for your well wishes that you've left on my community post. I am starting to feel like myself, so that's great. Those that are affected by the flu, please take care of yourself. Drink lots of fluids. Stay healthy. Be good to others. There's a lot of people out there that need a little bit of uplifting, so maybe, I don't know, a FaceTime session with some people, that'd be great. I am connecting with my family and friends via Zoom, which is awesome. So if you can do that, if you can bring a little bit of joy to those people, that's really cool, and you can create simultaneously while you have a chit chat. So that's also fun. So make sure that you keep creating, and I will see you soon.